What should you eat before a game? So I wouldn't let that time you had that Big Mac, chips, strawberry milkshake, McFlurry, then you went on and scored a hat trick later in the day. I wouldn't let that be your main barometer for how you choose what you should be eating. There are going to be those times and cases where you've eaten terrible food, crap food, junk food, whatever you want to call it, and you've played a belter. That isn't a sign that you're fine and you can do this forever. What I'll say is if you're doing that, winning matches, scoring goals, performing at your best, and you've got no other health issues along the way, crack on. I doubt I'm going to be able to persuade you to change if it's working for you with no adverse reactions anywhere else. However, if you're doing that, playing well, but then you've got these weird little lingering things, and I hear a lot of stomach problems, hear a lot of joint pains, and you're thinking, well, it doesn't affect my game, and I'm like, right, okay, this is how this works. When we're eating pretty rubbish food, but obviously high calorie, high sugar, this is actually quite a good, quick release form of energy. And the body will actually quite like this sometimes, providing it passes through okay. Your body will quite like it, and you might even feel you've got energy and perform well. The body leaves the rest of the issues with the food for after the game. When you're playing, you're in fight or flight mode, and your body isn't thinking about the other processes. The body's just thinking, how can I get energy out of this food? And high sugar, rubbish food, it can do that. The issues come down the line. So the adrenaline wears off, and your body's got to deal with this food that's probably causing issues to the gut line, and it's feeding bacteria we don't want, and it's harming good bacteria. This is then creating an environment that then allows the stomach issues to come on later on. So I would look at it now if you're having issues elsewhere. Obviously, if you're eating crap food, you're not playing well, and you've got health issues or little niggles, yes, I'm sure I don't need to tell you that you should probably look at this. It's more those people that are in the middle where it's like, it doesn't really seem to affect my game, but I'm not happy with this. Monday to Friday, like I'm hunched over with this like bloated stomach pain. It's like, yeah, you're probably not fueling your sport and fueling the most important time of your week that well. And you're going into the highest stress, most intense part of your week on the least nutritious and least quality food the day of, and maybe even if your whole diet's all over the place, the whole week. And it's not a surprise this done week on week on week with maybe increasing levels of stress through the season. It's not a surprise why you're going to see issues along the way, stomach issues, gut issues.